शफशाबुशाचा आवाज आया.
A very special welcome out here in SST Super League, the very first semi-final between Prichoo Strikers and Tujan Cricket Club. And Prichoo Strikers are absolutely striking in this all-important first semi-final. You could see it's over 60 on the board. And both Tanveer and Altaf Anger are having something brilliant to watch out. Goes, bang! This is again over extra cover, one bounce! And into the fence it goes, rocking away. One more boundary to finish. We're done with, I guess, 3 overs. Look at the runs on the board. It's almost a 22 runs per over. It's 66 for no loss. What a start to this first semi-final. And Prichoo Strikers are looking absolutely unstoppable. They are making Tujan Cricket Club at the local venue just feel a lot. This is a brilliant start to this very important semi-finals. How was it? And let's find out who gets the ball in his hands. 68 for no loss after 3. And this tournament is sponsored by SST, Khaja Garib Nawaz Food Company, Lazat Spices. And you can go to the right screen, extreme corner, you will have that proud sponsor, that's SST Sheikh Shafi Traders, Khaja Garib Nawaz Food Company, having their company out there in Prutmandi, Prichoo, Pulwama. And it's going to be Samir who will continue. None for 18 off his first over. And his swing, Joe! Could have been a spectacular catch from Gul Mohammed. And I believe he was just a bit disturbed by the leg umpire standing close to his left. And look at that partnership. 67. It's still going. Prichoo Strikers are having some class. And absolutely giving some goosebumps pretty early in the semi-final one of SST Super League, organized by Mr. Mohammad Shafi from Shankarpura. And it's Tanveer on the strike. Should be a wide down the leg. That's exactly the pressure speaking on Samir. And I believe it was quite an important toss to win, just putting runs on the board, starting this kind of fashion. Not the services of Shabir Lefty. He's a bit busy out there in some different place. He's not going to be to play part of the playing 11 in this all-important semi-final. Oh, across the line. Just a bit slow. And that is what you need to produce when you are not getting the best of your bowling. So you've got to produce the real variations and skills you do have. And so far we have seen just bowling good in this over. Swings again, will be short. On the bounce it goes to straight square leg, Gul Mohammed. The weather conditions are pretty perfect, very pleasant. The sun looks completely brightened out, it's shining quite good. And ultimately I could see the good number of viewers and spectators have come here to watch out this brilliant semi-final number 1. Slightly had to Jack needs to direct it. Oh goodness me, what's going on? This is all luck moment for this man. It could have been a big run out. A good directed throw from Samir, but ultimately wicketkeeper lost the balance on the second attempt. He was not able to whip the bills off. And Prichoo Strikers are carrying some luck absolutely. Oh, that could have been a big run out. That truly could have been a big run out. What was going through the mind? And he was not able to find those gloves touching the way bails. This is disaster straight away. Loud appeal with the finger go up, but umpire signals that it's not out. Once again, we could see some good comeback from Samir. Now this sound comes to you quite in clear. Video quality also comes to you in a good vision. Actually, it was not the problem with the voice, the problem was with the score ticker. It wasn't functioning properly, but now we did some work on the same and it is going quite good now at two screens. Last ball of the 4, good over so far. A lot of drama. Once again, wrapped in the pad, and this time the finger goes up. Ultimately, Samir finally has the last laugh. Tanveer will have to go. Not convinced with the decision. And ultimately, still it's a quick time for Samir to find that revenge. After that early unfortunate by the wicketkeeper not being able to whip the bails off, or else it could have been around previous some balls. But what a great finish to this over from Samir, captain of Tujan Cricket Club. First wicket goes after 4. Prichoo Strikers winning toss, batting first. They're 68 for 1. But it's a good knock, good contribution from Tanveer. And you could see Altaf Anger is batting on 45 of just 12 balls. What a knock. And is he going to be able to find that fastest to 50 of the SST Super League? Hope you're enjoying. We're out here from Tujan Sports Ground, covering the first semi-final of SST Super League, organized by SST Super Traders, Sheikh Shafi Traders, Mr. Mohammad Shafi, and making you sure and vigilant. This has been quite a free of cost tournaments of around 32 teams, and you could see on the right screen SST Khaja Garib Nawaz Fruit Company Prichoo Pulwama, SST Mr. Mohammad Shafi Sheikh alongside Lazzat Spices Ayaz Bhai, and also Al Hayat Agri Fresh, Mini Mart Motors Pulwama, Divine Cyber Cafe Mungam, and M2A Peasant Cafe Turkawangam. And it's going to be Khan Abrar who comes down at the number 3. And absolutely the start has been provided to your side, and we'll love to carry through. There hasn't been any reduction in the number of overs, has been 20 overs from each side. And though it started a bit late, but it was expected to start around 3:20, but it started around 3:30. And umpires need to take the keen note of the time as well. Can't allow the players to try and just waste too much of time in this all-important semi-final first. Let's try and see who goes. It's Gul Mohammad has been introduced, left-arm pacer, a medium pacer. And he's known for his very good accuracy, and it's big time for him because he gets ready to bowl. Cuts. There is a fielder in the deep. There will be a single. इनका स्कोर ना उठा. And beaten outside off stump. Next ball flashes outside off stump. It's sorted now, as Miskoro was just feeling some issues out there, as he was already a batsman out. 46 not out goes. Next ball driven once again straight to Latif. Slightly we are seeing a comeback story. Swings. There is a deep, long on, and ultimately I would say it's truly a comeback story from Tujan Cricket Club playing at the local venue. Swings, that's in the gaps. Lovely shot. Once again, he gets ample of time to swing it down to the left of the square leg. It's gone for 4. A brilliant half century to Altaf Anger. Just 14 balls. And he has been perfect striker of the ball today. Unbelievable fighting scenes. What a cricketer it is turning out to be. And looking at the number of runs in the first 5 overs, over 74, you make sure you go around 15 runs per over. It's been something where Tujan Cricket Club will have to really look forward for some quick changes and quick majestic hands. It will be Samir who continues 1 for 20 off his toe. Good ball. Just moves on to the back foot. And eventually slightly we could see Connor Brar, who's quite new to the crease. And he will just take his time. And I believe he needs not to haste a lot, only just need to find the ball connected and just give his partner a bit strike, as he can be a dangerous man. Slightly we could see Samir is bowling quite brilliant. Back-to-back dots. We could see a wicket in the last over as well. .74 for 1. And I believe it's a very, very big start in the semi-final first of SST Super League. And he swings. That's in the gaps. No need to run. Over extra cover. 1 bounce. 4 runs. That's where the runs are coming thick and fast for Prichoo Strikers. And it's all easy. And it hasn't been some tough dealing. This one is uppish. It's a mid-wicket. Dr. Shahid Gul comes underneath. And he drops. Well, I believe Samir absolutely looks anguished and fumed on his partner. Well, he can't expect that thing from those two, Dr. Shahid Gul and Dr. Asif Bashir, making those catches go down. It should have been taken with ease. Two balls to go in this over. Samir is not able to control his emotions, and as a bowler I can understand when you come so fast, you have a long run up, and then your fielder's not backing you. This is absolutely some disturbing scenes for you. Should be an easy catch this time. No, it doesn't again. One more. Nothing could be done. And we could see that expressions from the face of Samir. Looks completely helpless. It's been a very, very disturbing scene. He was hit for 18 in his first over, then coming back stronger in the second, picking up a wicket in the third. Now almost he picked up 2 wickets, but the catches and your entire fielding unit not backing you truly. And on the patch, that's been driven, that's running hard, that's gone, that's beaten Asif Bashir, 4 runs, marks the end of over as well. And ultimately, this is something you will not like to have. What a start to the power play for Prichoo Strikers, a brilliant toss to win. And a great contribution on the board. After 6, it's 84 for 1 with the help of just one extra. 84-6. This is something brilliant from Prichoo Strikers. Now, once again, I was telling you, this tournament has been organized by SST Sheikh Shafi Traders, Mr. Mohammed Shafi Sheikh Shankarpura, proud sponsor, and also the proud organizer, SST Khwaja Garib Nawaz Food Company, Prichoo Pulwama. And also we have got one more sponsor in the form of Lazzat Spices, and his contact details are also given in the logo. Apart from that, we have got Al Hayat Agri Fresh Cold Chain Pittipura, Minimart Motors Pulwama, Divine Cyber Cafe Mungama, and M2A Pizza and Cafe Turkawangam Shopian. And let's find out who has got the ball in his hands now. Three bowlers being introduced, but every single one except Samir has been someone who has been making a brilliant comeback. But the only thing that has come out to be a big issue for the man, his fielders, his catchers not making just a bit of support. That's a decent start in the power play. And a lot of time being taken, maybe I'm not sure about who gets ready to start at 7th, the first half of the power play session. Maybe we go for Latif, the man who bowled that magical last over in that recent held final, defending 11 runs. And it is going to be Latif starting his first. And in the meantime, you are watching this first semi-final of SST Super League, Tujan Pulwama, live on my YouTube channel. That's Baba Nisara Sensation. Keep subscribing and keep sharing more and more. And let's have a look on the field. We will have a long off, extra cover, deep point, back foot point, gully, slips, a square leg inside the circle, mid wicket deep, long on as well on the edge of the boundary. And it's what we can see, just a building phase, and you have started to build well. All you just need to do, go for a complex phase. That's being driven, that's being lovely shot. What a gorgeous control. Great hands by Altaf Anger, and he finds a boundary. It's a welcome to Latif on the crease. .88. The runs are coming huge. It's coming in bulk. It's coming at a good rate. And I believe the plan looks quite visible. The intentions are pretty clear. And he wants to have the great hands. And second shot of the over. What a gorgeous hands. A bit square. That was having just great hands onto the same. Perfect. And Altaf Anger is having some boldness today. Unbelievable cricketing shots you can see all around what he has started with today. This has been some rocking batting from the man. On to 92 for 1 goes Prichoo Strikers. And he goes again. This time, just to the right of Shahid goal. No chance at all. It's the boundary number 3 of the over. Brilliant. On the rise. And he is attacking. And he knows he has gone past his half century. He has nothing to lose. And he wants to gain everything coming his way. Prolific. Even we all know Latif. Who is someone who is not a big turner of the ball. Should be a wide. There is some pressure on the bowler. Prichoo Strikers having 8 wickets in hand after this gets out. Still they will have enough. And all you just need to do carry through. Over! 14 runs from the over. Big one, 7 gone. It's 98 for 1. .98 for the loss of 1 wicket. And starting like this, in this fashion, it truly looks like there has been great plans already going, and there has been a lot of homework for this game. It will be Gul Mohammad. He and Samir have been only the 2 good bowlers. Then a bowler is quite brilliant. And you need wickets, and you need those catches being taken. And he will go with keeper standing quite close. Moves in. Good ball. Slightly just playing and rotating the strike as well. And already into the 60s. 65 of 22. Not much often you see these kind of strikes in batting. And the knock he has played and still goes and hunts on. That is some magical batting. Just 1 run short. What would be 100 on the board? That too in the over 8. And a bit of change in the field. Skellig has been pushed back onto the edge of the boundary. So goes mid wicket and so goes long on. No fine leg inside the circle. This one, it's a miscue, should be a catch. 3 fielders coming underneath. And finally, wicketkeeper makes no mistake. It's Khan Abrar who goes almost a runner ball innings. Gul Mohammad strikes, slower ball, not being able to pick it up. Aiming to go and heave it over long on. But finally, it's been mistimed and caught brilliantly by the wicketkeeper. And it's the second man that goes down. And waiting for the new man. And eventually a good contribution. And by this man as well. And let's find out who comes and joins Altaf Wenger. Yeah, 99 for 2. Anzar Shelikit. And it is going to be Butt Anzar, who will be on the strike. And let's find out, has he gone ample and enough from his bat? And he knows he has got a serious and distracted partner on the other side. He has been scoring very bulk of running for the side. Prichoo Strikers looking dangerous in this all-important first semi-final of SST Super League by Mohammad Shafi, Sheikh Shafi Traders. And if you want to just find a good price, good rate of your April production, you can visit Fruit Mandi Prichoo Pulwama. Remind you, SST Khaja Garib Nawaz Fruit Company, proprietor Mr. Mohammad Shafi Sheikh, and get a good price. of your fruits. Remind you, Prichoo Mandi, Pulwama. And slightly, Tujan Cricket Club are making some comeback. And eventually, all the right-handers have been so far playing. And he should be quite sensible. Nothing extra he needs to put in. Keep it simple, keep it basic. And he will go to 264. That's what the projected score reveals. First ball he faces. And he was trying to go after that off-stump line. And Gul Mohammed just proving all his experience. He is someone who reads the game. He is a good one with his mind as well, carrying his legacy at this age. And I believe it's good captaincy as well from Samir to try and just have this experienced man bowling. Slightly you talk about 0.5 overs bowled by Gul Mohammed, just 7 runs and a wicket in a kind of match. 1-1-1! Wherein it has been completely battered show. And that should be a wide. Extra to the column. Even we have not just gone through too much of extras in this start of the first semi-final. Only I guess 2 to 3. It's 100 runs on the board. And slightly, Prichoo Strikers, after having such a sublime start, need to finish well. Swings will find Dr. Asif Bashir. Hanzara will find a single, will keep the strike. After 8, still making sure you go over 12 runs per over. It's 101 for 2. (1018) 101 Akatak. Asif Bashir bowler. आना सकता है. And Asif Bashir being reintroduced, used for 1 over only. He was hit for 21, courtesy. And Altaf Anger 65, not out on 22 balls. And he's going truly guns blazing. Next ball, swings well. One more. This time it's Bhatanzar, slightly out of the upstump, and he transposes all his weight onto the back foot. And he swings it beautifully. 4 runs. Yeah, the plan looks quite easy to try and not let this Dr. Asif Bashir settle at all for his bowling. This is exactly what Prichoo Strikers are doing. One more. 5 runs already from the first 2 balls. Straight down the ground. In a bat on that. Oh my goodness. The fielder from the long off had to jump. But still, it's all in vain. The ball was just very quick. And into the fence it goes for 1 more boundary in though. Lovely runs coming for Prichoo Strikers. Even now Altaf Anger, he's the man to watch out in this all-important semi-final. Looks unstoppable and showing no mercy and no compassion at all. And he goes bang! This is exactly he was looking to target. He was it over long gone for a huge high and handsome 6 from Altaf Anger. He has been a man known for raining boundaries and 6s in the semi-final of SST Super League. And it truly looks unstoppable. What a counter-attack. Not loving to just make this man settle at all. 15 from the first 5. And I believe it's going to be a spell to just forget very quick by Dr. Asif Bashir. 1.4 overs, none for 36, courtesy Altaf Wenger from Prichoo Strikers. 116 for 2. And the ball goes lost. This has been some blistering knock. 75 of 24. And I believe the fans and the viewers also loving it, enjoying the batting scenes of Altaf Wenger here from SST Super League Tujan Sports Ground. This one again, make sure it goes over point. 4 runs again. A catchful effort in the field. That's been the problem right from the beginning of the semi-finals. What can El Cebola do? 1 ball to go. Now once again, it's too many. 19 from 5. 40 from 1.5 of Asif. Slower ball, and this time he goes for a single. Will make that 20 of the over. Over! What an expensive over. After 9, you could feel the runs on the board. It's going guns blazing. With the help of 3 extras, even though discipline in that column, but the runs with the blade, that's been unstoppable story for Prichoo Strikers. 121 for 2. And ultimately, it's a drinks time. Prichoo Strikers, I was telling you, coming up with a plan today. Not letting any bowler from Tujan Cricket Club to settle at all. And especially Altaf Wenger now gets a good company from Butt-Anzar, even though having not the services of Shabil Lefty today. But it doesn't look like they're having the services of Shabil Lefty being missed out today at a good occasion. And in a format of T20, when you do possess such a lovely and handful start, and your opener still goes on the top and is batting on 80, and you still have got good chances of finishing over 220, 240, having 11 overs left. And in the break, I tell you, this tournament is organized by Mr. Mohammad Shafi Sheikh from Shankarpura, SST Sheikh Shafi Traders, Ya Khaja Garib Nawaz Fruit Company, Prichoo Pulwama, Lazat Spices, Al Hayat Agri Fresh, Minimart Motors, Divine Cyber Cafe, M2A Pizza and Cafe, Tarkuwangam Shopping. And once again, if you want to find your fruits sell at a good price, remind you, SST Sheikh Shafi Traders, Ya Khaja Garib Nawaz Fruit Company, Prichoo Pulwama. Connect to them, call them, contact them, and get good prices of your fruits. Remind you, it's Fruit Mandi, Prichoo Pulwama. SST Super League Tujan Sports Ground. This one again. Hava. Nava Kataku. Siz ठीक भी असल पर लगता है वहीं ना कहते हैं स्नैप चढ़ाओ आराम से लग ये बाइस प्रॉब्लम टेक योर टाइम तमलन गस अत लगा स्कोरस मज टी मज कर लेट फंक्शन बासे प्रॉब्लम मे वन जी तमल कह Welcome back after the drinks break. I believe captain pushes himself once again for the last over of his spell. 1 for 30, even though it was a bit unlucky, his catches were dropped. Straight down the ground, slower ball. Try was it handsomely. And Altaf just believes now he has gone beyond 80, so it's time for him to look forward. And a bit more control, a bit more serious. Slightly. I'm having a close eye, a regular eye on that current run rate and that projected score. Then it reveals 240. Oh, that's lovely shot. Gone! Oh, some feeling at the last moment, Latif. Umpires might have a look on the same. Tomorrow we will have the second semi-final that will be also streamlined on Baba Nisara Sensation. I guess there will be Tilsana Gymkhana. I'm not sure about the one more semi-finalist tomorrow. Cuts it late, straight to Gul Mohammad. Good feeling. Slightly, we're seeing some comeback, but after that we could see a change in the bowling, as we could see in that last hit was Asif Bashir was recalled. I believe it's some spell where he will love to just forget it as soon as possible, because he has been hit for 44 after 2 overs. And this is a leading edge. Once again the catch. Oh, gone at this moment. Samir, what a great comeback and what a great captaincy. Brings himself on. I've seen this man when his team's struggling. He brings himself on and he doesn't disappoint his entire team. Almost it was one more catch down, but this time he got hold, he got his nerves in control. He was giving a company from Gul Mohammad as well. But finally Samir has made a breakthrough. It's Altaf Anger who goes, departs on 81. Not truly to remember for Prichoo Strikers and the entire fan phase bowling. It's 1, 2, 3 for 3 now. This has been seriously some knock. Looks like he was a bit quick and a bit hasty on that ball. Wants to go and heave it onto the long on. Slightly the ball coming close. As expected, it doesn't came the same. And then a very good catch. One more goes down, but still I would say Prichoo Strikers looking on to the top in this first semi-final. Wonderful knock from Altaf. Caught at that gully on 81. And this has been something promising, and ultimately an explosive knock from Altaf Anger from Prichoo Strikers. And it's Bobby who walks down to the middle. I remember last final this team played, and he went down on the only first ball he faced. He was out on the Golden Duck. It's time for these two to really look forward for the partnership now. It's all consolidation. Even you have got more 10 overs left after this gets done, so you do not have to just panic a lot. Not a worry in the run rate, not a worry in the number of runs. You are out there almost going over 11 runs per over. So it's simply, as a batsman, you can feel and you can take the time to settle through. And in between, you can look forward for pushing that ball in the gap and look for the rotational cricket. That's got to be the story. An easy story from Prichoo Strikers. Driver straight. And a lovely way to get out the mark, Bobby. Samir, but he has been a fighting man. He has been a fighting captain, a fighting bowler. On the other side, except Gul Mahmud, we've seen all the bowlers, all the options have been hit for plenty, but this man stands like a tall, a big bowler. Picked up 2 wickets. And this is again, there is no one over that extra cover. It will go, and it's gone for huge 6. Once again, a big 6, and this time it was buttons. Are so easy, could launch that over that extra cover. And after 10 going at 13 runs per over, still the runs coming huge. It's 130 for 3, and now the next half we're going to get started. And Samir makes completion of his spell. 2 for 39 off his 4. Somehow we could manage to say it's been a good spell looking in the number of wickets column. 2 for the same man. And ultimately, Tujan Cricket Club, a local team playing at the local venue, will have to produce some biting skills when it comes to the chase. It is sure, if you are not able to find some quick wickets, it will go past 200, and chasing 200, even at this venue, hasn't been up to that uphill task. It has been quite an easy story to understand. But one thing today, what we will be seeing, it's going to be chasing skills of Tujan Cricket Club. Normally, in the recent held finals, we have seen this team batting first, defending in the second innings. Today they're bowling first and they will be chasing in the second innings. So that's where the batting chasing abilities will be testified today. Let's find out how good of a chasing unit Tujan Cricket Club looks like. And it will be Latif who continues. That's a masterclass stroke. And a good field on the last. And Bobby. Both the right-handers just have played a lot of cricket together, know each other well, and exactly with the kind of total they are in at the moment, it looks like it should be an easy story to really reveal. Not gonna push yourself for some big runs, not gonna push yourself for some of those big shots. Simply needs to keep it simple as it looks like. Oh, inside edge, I guess, on the pads. Umpire just doing good thing. And also, just talk about Prichoo Strikers. I was telling you about that finals they played last time here at the same side. They lost that finals. Once again, finding that opportunity to take that revenge, finding the same side now. It's a semi-final. It's just one step away, and you go and march into the finals of this SST Super League. And having such a phenomenal start, especially just over 13 runs ago. You have 7 wickets in hand, you are middle order, just peeling, not pressured at all. So this is where you can love to just go and create the pressure on the full bowling unit. And this is exactly what Anzar and Bobby will have to try and just go for exactly. The fans are loving it, the viewers are loving it, the spectators are absolutely loving the semi-final first of SST Super League. Even though, same what we just saw about this man in that last final, Latif, he was hit for 54 after 3 overs. But Captain took a brave move This has been hooked. There is Shahid Gul. He will be just a mute spectator. The ball goes and sails over his head. It's gone over the fence for a big six from Bhatanzar. How easily hits that. Over. We're done with 11. And it's making sure he goes to that control in run rate. 139 for 3. And Bhatanzar goes on to the 20 with a strike rate of 200. Even though Tujan Cricket Club got good batters today in the lineup, it's just like a combination team for the side. It's not Tujan Falcons actually, it's those players, they were out of this team, but now in this SST Super League making the same combination and coming out as a very strong team. So a lot will depend upon the frontline batters of Tujan Cricket Club in this all big semi-final first of SST Super League. That's gorgeous. This is exquisite elegance. And even though there wasn't much power in that shot, Asif Nabi being introduced. It's likely Tujan Cricket Club do have got a lot of options when it comes to the bowling. And I haven't seen anyone impressive except Gul Mohammad and Samir, but Samir... Oh, Baldam! What an absolute beauty! It's a ripper through the gates, and Anzar having no idea whatsoever, looked like to be defensive, but the ball just looked like a bit quick, and through the gates, and the middle stump you could see goes out to the ground, castled him through, and one more wicket goes down for Prichoo Strikers. After scoring 20, looks contributing, but not pushing himself for something big today. And Tujan Cricket Club finding another one, breaking this partnership. It's 140 for 4. Anzar departs for 20, and waiting for the new man who walks down to the middle. That was truly a beauty of a ripper. Nipped him through and went through the gates. That's where Tujan Cricket Club can look dangerous, because what we know exactly about this side, they have got this habit of coming and pulling things back in control after they fail miserably. And that's why always any village team playing against a Tujan Cricket Club, never calculate them out of the game any moment. It's 4.5 time by the clock, and this game will go almost 6.5. This game started a bit late. The first time we're seeing a left-hander batsman, it's Ray's Butt. And having this left to right in combination now, so that's where the bowlers might feel a bit troubled to have that control and consistency. And as a new batsman, the bowler might take that easy thing in control, that he will take his time to really get through. It's been a brilliant start. Asif Nabi is bowling his first, but just managed to pick up a wicket. And drivers elegant, drivers late, drivers square, and drivers performance. What a great extension of arms on that moment, reaching to the pitch of the ball and just opening the face of the blade a bit. And placing that ball in the gaps beautifully by Rees. A fabulous way to get to the mark. And the runs are not being stopped at all. They're running and they're flowing at a big pace. And Bobby is just looking a very simple with his hands. Might be having a plan to try and just take much of time. And a bit full drivers straight to the extra cover. Ample time for the man to go and gets a single. And a forward, 12 gone, just 3 extras. It's 146 for 4. He will continue, none for 23 of his 2. Nicely played. Driver straight. And this is where it looks like it's a soft and slow cricket from Prichoo Strikers, and I believe it's all understood. It's all what you believe they will go and continue with. They do not want to lose any more wicket at this moment. Good shot. Oh, a long run up. A big shy. A big distance covered, not being able to hit the bullseye. It's been a very risky single. And no runs on this ball. And ultimately, some things we could see from Tujan Cricket Club finding in control. Race in Bobby, even though quite new to the crease. Even Bobby has been there for 10 balls. He's batting on 7, just a slow strike rate. But it's all understood, as you have seen some wickets gone back to the pavilion just in a rush. So it's best time for these to really settle through with that coordination and for the construction of the building as well. And we'll find another single. It's been an over of singles. We've seen 4 of them in the first 5 balls. Last ball to come. 150 exactly on the board. Oh, this is upish. There is a fielder. The only thing to see, whether the ball has gone all the way over his head, sailing into the orbit. 6 easy runs for this man Bobby. Not going for some big power in that shot. All easy timing and all great hands. A lovely 6 to go and finish this over from Latif. It's 156 for 4. We're done with 13. And they're looking simply to try and just get that 200 with ease now. And Bobby race. It has been some struggling moments for the bowlers to really get their line and length in control, because the left and right hand combination is proving out to be quite troublesome. Prichoo Strikers, loving and looking to finish something big on the board in this first semi-final of SST Super League by Mr. Mohammad Shafi Sheikh, SST Sheikh Shafi Traders. A free of cost tournaments, nothing as a team, you gotta pay. And Prichoo Strikers just fighting out and looking strong in this first semi-final, building runs on the board. Drive is straight down the ground, a long chase, and nothing he could do. The ball goes and beats the straight fence for 4 runs. Another fresh over and another boundary to start by the left-hander Race Butt. He looks full of time. He looks full of gaps, full of timing, full of placement. The best thing, he looks absolutely a copybook cricketer. Just watch out, how great time he has got. Good eyes on the ball, and he is a left-hander, and we all know Shibir lefty. Even not going to produce his services today for this side, maybe a bit busy on the other side, and having a left-hander in the form of Race Butt, and the left-hander fulfilling that vacancy and gap of the left-hander. And a shot of length down the leg. Umpire calls it as a wide ball. There will be one more extra to the column. 2 more extras. And you could see the runs in that column. It's running quite good. And only one thing what Tujan Cricket Club bowlers have been disciplined in that extra column only. They've managed just 5 extras. That's been where it has been a good department for them to really cherish about. Another classy drive, and 2 fielders diving for the same. The ball baiting them both, and into the fence it goes for a lovely extra class, extra smart cover drive from Bobby, the big man. And Bobby, he is making absolutely his bet. Sing those songs. What in that movie of Bollywood we have that Rishi Kapoor. He would sing glorious, marvelous, melodious and golden. This is exactly what Bobby does with the blade. Full toss, swings, gone, all the way, 6. Caught ball, that low dipping full toss. He's a tall man, and he will make the ball go tall as well. Gone huge, gone handsome, gone massive for 6. And the runs are not being stopped at all. They are coming absolutely at a great margin. $172 for 4. Another full toss, Asif Nabi. Not sure about why Shahid Gul hasn't been introduced to bowl. Not sure about. Not knowing whether he's feeling okay. Any injury. Or else Shahid Gul has been a regular option for Tujan cricket team. You always use him for his 4 overs, and now you're added with one more option, one more problem. Dr. Asif Bashir in his 2 overs has been hit for more than 44. So that's one more challenge at the hands of the captain Samir. We'll mark the end of the over. Dot ball, 14 gone, 6 to go. It's 173 for 4.
क्या है सूचना लगी अगर भी गाड़ी से लाई हुई
He would sing glorious, marvelous melodies
And back to Gul Mohammed. He has got 2 overs left. He has been the best of the bowler when it comes to the economy. Look at that, 2 overs, 1 for 9. Previously, you would have seen him bowling with that angle away to the left right-hander. That's been the best thing you always can see from Gul Mohammed. Just a gentle push. And once again, you could see the runs being stopped at all. And even we could see regular changes in the field. That's not creating any impact on these two, left and a right-hander. And looking at their projected score close to 250, that's gonna be humongous if Prichoo Strikers reaches here. Should be now! Sahil did try his level best to his right. Remind he was naturally a right-hander batsman. And how easily he made that ball guide beautifully raised, but played so late and played so fine out of the boundary to the man. That's where I was telling you. These Prichoo Strikers have come up brilliant intentions and executions today. Not missing any opportunity where it comes to count a lot when it comes for the runs. Here we go. Looks like he's a busy player. He's someone who doesn't wait and waste too many balls. Quickly goes on to 16 of just 9 balls. When we are running down for the 15th over in the business. And Prichoo Strikers have been always in this first semi-final, wherein they have started so brilliant after winning the toss. So we could see everything going in their control. Toss, start, power play, top order, everyone contributing and looking smart. They're looking very great and justifying their name, Strikers, and striking very big in this first semi-final. And he goes, this time outside off stump, and he sends it back, and it's gone on the top of the fence. 6 runs to the right-hander. Ultimately, a big execution, extension of his arms. That's Bobby for you. Even he is quite a big muscle man. He's not using his muscles, he's using his timing. That's something absolutely flop class. How well he reached to that wide of that off stump line and truly goes over that extra cover for a brilliant 6. Extension of arms on that last shot. That was a perfect example. And even now your best economical bowler is being hit for plenty. This time keeps low. Not a clean take by the wicket keeper. Tomorrow get ready for the second semi-final. It's gonna be Tilsara Gymkhana, and next team I'm not sure about. Even though just 6 extras in the 15 overs, 5 overs to go. That's a scorecard for you. Tanveer 22, Altaf 81, Khan Abrar 10, Buttons at 20. So everyone contributing. So that's where Prichoo Strikers have been just looking in absolute command and control in this first semi-final. It has been a tough dealing today for the local team of Tujan Cricket Club at the local venue. 5 overs to go. Let's find out. 30 balls. How many you count? And should not be a tough dealing for Prichoo to try and just get beyond that 250 now. Once again, Ibis captain shows a lot of belief in Asif Bashir. When you look at his first spell of 2 overs, none for 41. Thank you, but Irfan. Thank you, all-rounder. Irfan says, Walaikum Salam. Thank you. And he says he's watching from Leh Ladakh. Keep sharing and keep subscribing my YouTube channel, Baba Nisari Sensation. As in the recent past, we have been streamlining these matches just live on my YouTube channel. I hope you're enjoying it. So Asif goes into second spell now. Tries elegance, truly we have seen throughout in the approach of race. And nothing there has been truly where it has been something exceptional from Tujan Cricket Club. It's been just an off day with their bowling. The only thing to see and to check them out when it comes to bat in the second innings, how good of a chasing team they are. And Bobby waits for Asif. Swings, that's in the gaps. Big chase. Samir is always quick and he has got a great arm. 2 singles on the first 2 balls. And slightly, when you look at this partnership, it's around, I could see more than 30 runs for the 5th wicket, and that's been the best things what we have seen from Prichoo Strikers. Because every partnership you would see looking engaged and busy in scoring. Making that run score, making that scorecard moving, and you haven't given anything to the bowlers to settle through. And absolutely, it has been something brilliant from the batting unit of Prichoo Strikers, and this is what the frame mind looks like. They won the toss quickly, the captain not thinking a lot, and went down to bat first in this all-important semi-final, put runs on the board, started well and decent. Altaf Wenger played a knock of 81. This is a bad line. On the pads, tries to york him, just not being able to find that line in control. Flicks it beautifully down to the long leg. 4 runs. Another half-century partnership for Prichoo Strikers for the wicket 5 now. And it has been totally a struggling day in the bowling for Asif Bashir. Not normally you see these kinds of spells. This has been truly a day to just forget as quick as possible for this man. Up to the pad, umpire signals, that was wide off the off stump. The only thing to just watch out, was there something in line? What was the impact exactly? The only thing to do is to see the ball pitching where. Slightly umpire signaling it was off the off stump, wide of the off stump, so means that impact has been outside off. So that's where it's been not a worrying moment for Bobby. And just one more match tomorrow. We get to final list is not sure about when we get the final of this tournament going. Even though the expressions you see on the faces of Tujan Cricket Club, they have been completely just a bit swollen out, looks like tired and exhausted, and it's all understood at your local venue under your home crowd. You are being just smashed and thrashed by Prichoo Strikers. A single to mark the end of over. 16 gone, still 4 overs to go. It's 194 for 4. Once again, I was mentioning this tournament organized by SST Sheikh Shafi Traders. In person, main organizer Mr. Mohammad Shafi Sheikh from Shankarpura. He is a proud sponsor as well. SST Khwaja Garib Nawaz Fruit Company Prichoo Pulwama, alongside Lazat Spices, Alayat Agri-Fresh Cold Chain, Minimart Motors Pulwama, Divine Cyber Cafe Mungama, and M2A Pizza and Cafe. And now we could see Dr. Shahid Gul for the first time in the semi-final, so it's a bit late. Maybe the captain now, even he can utilize him only for 2 overs, 17 and the 19th. Let's find out, has he got something quite productive and is he going to create an impact? Even we could see Prichoo Strikers batters knowing it exactly. It's the best time to go for that best strokes you can offer for your side. Slip, a gully, a backward point, a deep point, an extra cover deep, long off, long on, wideish, mid-wicket, square leg, no fine leg in place. And he's going to be bowling medium pace. And starts off wide of that up stump, very wide, it's a wide ball. And the crowd truly enjoying this game, sitting on the bank of that road under those shades of those big walnut trees. Absolutely, it has been a mesmerizing stage for them to really come out and enjoy. Very wide of that off stump once again. Thought it might be a wide, but umpire changed his mood and signals by shaking his hand, expressing it's not. Only 23 balls left in the first innings. So this might go to 5:15 when we get that first innings done. Oh, and dropped! This has been the same story of Tujan Cricket Club today. Lot of catches we have seen today being dropped. And the first one from the wicketkeeper now. Nothing you can do as a bowler. All you just need a backing from your team, and this has not been the story from Tujan Cricket Club today. And what else Dr. Shahid Gul can do? $195 for 4, just 5 runs more and you go to that psychological total on the board. What a mammoth, a massive total it's gonna be. And absolutely chasing skills of Tujan Cricket Club are gonna be experienced today. But Prichoo Strikers striking right from the ball one. And everyone contributing once again, believing bowling short of line, short of length outside up stump, and pushing Bobby to try and just get on the top of the toes, not able to find the control. Back to back dots. Slightly the sun we could see about to die down, beat down. We will have those big shades. We will have a bit relief from the scorching sun as well. And ultimately, Prichoo Strikers having 3 more overs to go after this. He will love to go close to 230. That has been the real projection what we start with exactly. This time he gets on the top, makes connect, and he goes over that deep point for a big 6. This is Bobby at his little best. It's a 200 up on the board. Unbelievable try. He was experimenting that shot on the trot. He was having those short up length balls, and this time he got it through. It's 201 for 4. And a single to go and finish. 17 gone. It's 202 for 4. Prichoo Strikers. Aftab Sab, Walaikum Salam, very great friend of mine and a good commentator from Havama. Walaikum Salam. He says, my dearest friend from Tujan, inshallah, joining in the finals, inshallah ta'ala. I believe in this very week we will have the finals, as tomorrow we are going to find the second semi-finals around 3 o'clock. We'll be live on my YouTube channel, that's Baba Nisari Sensation. And just a step away and you become the first finalist between these two, Tujan or Prichoo Strikers, and it has been quite a very hot day. So you keep sharing, keep loving, keep subscribing this YouTube channel, Baba Nisar Sensation. Those who tuned in late, toss won by Prichoo Strikers. Captain batted first, brilliant in the power play. They were around 90 in the power play, and you could see after 17 in that last over, not too many, around 8 runs, but still they've got 18 balls and they are past 200. It's 2 or 2 for 4, with Bobby just 6 away and what could be the second half century from the side, and Ray is giving him an absolute company. He's 18 of 11. Me Rayub, Assalamu alaikum Baba sir, watching from Tujan Ploma. Walaikum salam Ayub Saab. Thank you very much. Always a regular viewer. And I guess it's also Bashir who gets ready to bowl his last. Has been completely a very expensive spell from the man. None for 49 of his 3. And once again repeating the knock, and mentioning the knock from Altaf angle. 81, absolute fluff class. 18 balls, how many you count? Projected score reveal is 238. And on the onside we will have a square leg mid-wicket and long on. No fine leg up in the circle, not in the deep. And you look forward for the off. Long off, extra cover. Straightish point, backward point, gully, and it slips. Oh! Swings! Oh my goodness! Almost hits the head of one of the small kids out there. Luckily, there was no danger, there was no injury. That could have hurt him. Absolutely, it could have been an absolute big injury. And a lovely 6 to start this number 18. Exactly, Veer. We are streaming on YouTube now. It's been around 20 days. We have shifted and switched to the YouTube channel. As being the streamer, we were having absolute glitches, technical faults, technical glitches, some abnormal parts. Our contents kept on getting deleted. Some issues with our Facebook pages and profiles as well. Not sure about what happened on that ball. Has it been cleaned up? Has he been cleaned up? Yes, he has. He tried to go for a reverse. It was a switch hit, not needed. And the balls, I guess, the ball has gone and clipped that bail. And it's number 5 that goes down. It's Bobby who departs. One more goes down, but what a knock from the big man Bobby. A knock truly that made his side. Kept going with that absolute control on this first semi-final. It's 2-8 for 5 now, and Asif Bashir finally has something to really smile and cheer about. Exactly. And if Facebook page is getting strikes, violations, even we do not know about why. We always try to be pretty clean, pretty crystal. We don't know what's happening with our Facebook pages these days. Facebook streaming, all of a sudden you do get a notification that your content is delivered without any knowing reason. So we had a big plan and big meeting, so why would not we push and switch to the YouTube channel? And I believe it's coming quite in good quality. You know, you can Just enjoy even on the smart televisions as well. Not possible on the Facebook streaming. And when you're watching live, it actually enables you. You can go backwards. Not possible in the Facebook streaming. And also one more issue what we had with the Facebook streaming, after every 28 days your live streaming would be deleted. But it's not possible on the YouTube. Your live streaming always stands and stays there, and you can enjoy it any moment of your life. That's why it was a deep thought plan, and we're absolutely just switching, and it's getting quite better and better day by day on the YouTube channel. Hanif says, sir, yes sir, we're watching on TV, loving it. Oh, it's good. And tell me, just come up in the comment section how good it's to watch and listen to my commentary, and listen and watch this brilliant semi-final of SST Super League when you watch it on the smart television. I am just waiting for the response. Hanif's up. New man goes there is Sarif. He is one more dangerous batsman always. He is a technical and great all-rounder, and gives himself ample time to shift onto the back foot, swings it onto the mid wicket and gets off the mark straight away. Even though I was off the live streaming for around 4 days, there were matches, but on the last moment they did get postponed on account of some wibbly reasons. But today we're bringing you the live coverage on this first semi-final out here from Tujan. This is SST Sheikh Shifi Traders Super League by Mr. Mohammad Shifi, also the proud sponsor, proud owner of SST Khwaja Garib Nawaz Fruit Company, Prichoo Pulwama. Yes, exactly. It's the first innings. The match started around 3:40. Oh, that was wide of that up stump. He was aiming to go straight down the ground, not holding. And just having a dot ball at this moment means a lot for Tujan Cricket Club. They would love to just restrict them close to 220, 225. We have seen this side scoring 220, 230 in the first innings. But now, after a long time, I'm going to see and find out Tujan Cricket Club going for the chase. And this is a big time for their skills. Hanif says, always loving and enjoying, sir, your commentary. Thank you very much. Absolutely, it just means a lot for me, this incredible love and response in the comment section. And in the meantime, time for you to share this live stream and also subscribe this YouTube channel and let it reach your friends. Slightly, that's intentional. That's where you say you have great eyes on the ball, wide of the up stump, plays late but plays full of class. Over point, 1 bounce, 4 runs. Another beautiful boundary to finish. We're done with 18. It should be Shahid goal to bowl the 19. Look at the runs on the board. It's 2, 1, 3 for 5. Inshallah ta'ala, I will try and do my best. But anyways, thank you very much for this hospitality. And it's going to be a massive total for Tujan Cricket Club at their local and home venue under their home crowd. Not going to be so easy. And I do learn some expressions. Day after tomorrow, we can sum it up by saying, or tomorrow, we're going to have a final of Tujan Premier League. It's a prediction between Al-Mizan Kanapura and Tilsara Gymkhana. Gul goes. Oh, using his feet, not getting to the top. It was bowled wide. That was shorn of length as well. That's been the persistency, that's been the consistency what Shahid Gul has been bowling with. Has been trying to hit the deck hard, but Sarif is always someone who loves to come and charge down the track. And even though these last moments, oh, it's a fumble. This has been the story throughout for Tujan Cricket Club. Not being able to go great with your ground fielding skills, even dropping some lot of catches as well. And that was an extra example of that misfielding, lacking of fielding skills. It's a boundary to Sarif. He goes to 5 now. Oh, that was really needed to be onto the top of the bounce. Not getting hold. Thank you very much. Hanif Aftab Ahmed, Dr. Shahid Gul, very dangerous batsman. Indeed, the best to come. It is a fair ball. We have got still 3 balls left in this first 90. Oh, this time he connects. Gets hold of the same. Pushes himself onto the back foot. And has enough control. And he has huge half a dozen for a 6. This is what Sarif can do to you. And very quickly goes on to the double figures. And on to 2, 2, 3 for 5. And they're looking to go for 240. What a striking it has been from Prichoo Strikers. And we got around 45 viewers watching this glorious first semi-final of SST Super League. Alongside our commentator Baba Nisar. Keep subscribing and sharing this YouTube channel. There he goes! Goodness me! That is a humongous shot! Ample bat on the same, and that's kept going, and gone on the road for back-to-back 6s for Sarif. Shahid Gul is not bowling in the right areas, but the batsman Sarif is making the ball go in the right area. 6. Unbelievable connections. On to 17 he goes. And another maximum and another expensive. This time that was again shot. Which keeps it down straight to Sahil. He will find a single, but one good thing Sarif, he will keep the strike in that last over. 19 gone. Prichoo Strikers looking smart in that runs table. They are 230 for 5. Hanif says Tujan feels now in trouble. Exactly, because chasing 230 plus under your home crowd. Thumbs up says it's dangerous total to chase. Exactly, it looks like. But when you are out here in Tujan Sports Ground, a big total always, you can believe it's never gonna be impossible, keeping in mind the smaller dimensions of the venue. And only Tujan Cricket Club will love to have a solid and strong start in the power play and keep wickets safe. And also look forward for those partnerships as we observed from Prichoo Strikers. Brilliantly done. Thank you, it is issue, says big fan Baba sir. Thank you very much for being a big fan of Baba Nisar Sensation YouTube channel and my commentary. And I can simply request you all, it's best time for you to show and shower your best love for me as a commentator, and keep subscribing your channel more and more, and let the streaming reach your friend circle and let them enjoy beautiful semi-final. It's going great. Last over of the first innings. Slower ball, not easy against this very experienced man. He will use his all experience, and he has started. And Mayu says we're expecting a close contest, an interesting one. Exactly, the crowd wants the same. And truly having a good bowling. You definitely can see that Tujan Cricket Club might be in just a bit of bother. But the batters like Dr. Shahid Gul, Asif Bashir, Samir, who can be destructive, Umar Shah in the lineup, Latif, Sahil, they all can bat. So we count Tujan Cricket Club out of this contest, especially playing at this local venue. Edged, and that's gone to the left of the man, even stretching his hand, but still finding no control. The ball goes and beats him to his left, and down to the third man it goes for a much needed boundary for Prichoo Strikers. And the score shift is on to 234. And eventually Sarif 22 of 10. Race also batting on 22 of 14. Down the track, good use of the feet, long chase for Shahid. Rather it's uneven and awkward bounce close to him. The ball goes and deceives him, and deceives for 4 runs. An absolute dejection, absolute betrayal. This is what Samir and Gul Mahmud cannot believe and expect. It's issue. And he's asking about the semi-final. I guess it's tomorrow. That will be also streaming live on my YouTube channel. And I know one semi-finalist, that is still Sara Gymkhana. Not sure about one more. This time hits the bottom. Sarif, I believe it's the best use. Gul Mohammed knows at this moment. Carrying all his experience and bowling very slower balls, variations, and some off-cutters as well. This has been something brilliant from this man. Just a 9 from the 5 balls. Last ball, and it's gonna be the left-hander race to finish. He would love to go and finish with something big and bang. Absolutely, a lot will depend on Umar Shah and Dr. Asif in the run chase. He goes! Absolutely great! Goes, and gone! That's a big 6 from Reyes to finish the first innings. It's 245 for 5. This is something humongous total on the board. And to chase down Tujan Cricket Club, they need 246 in their allotted 20. Lovely finish by Reyes. And a good company to him by his right-hander Sarif. Not too much to celebrate about the bowling of Tujan Cricket Club, but too much to celebrate for the batting of Prichoo Strikers today. Absolutely every single batter you see, they gave the combinations, gave the contributions, and this is what made this side to finish at 245. A lovely finish we could see. Gul Mohammed was bowling some brilliant off-cutters, but at the last moment, Reyes finally had a brilliant finish. Brilliant 6. 245 for 5. 246 is going to be the chase. Can they chase it down as we come back for the second innings? Till then, you stay tuned, stay connected, and keep subscribing Baba Nisar Sensation YouTube channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back. Tujan Cricket Club chasing a massive total and not starting off good. 1 for 1. We're in the first over. Omar Shah, lot depends on this man, and he's been joined by the new man. A lot will depend on this partnership as well. Down the track, not having the control. Power play will mean a lot for both sides, and it has been Prichoo Strikers just creating and producing that first wicket right in that first over, and having not too many runs on the board. This is where the issues start to grow for the likes of Tujan Cricket. Lovely shot, driven straight over that cover's head into the fence. And a boundary to finish the first over by Omar Shah. He goes on to 4, opens his account. It's 5 for 1 after 1. Slightly, it's exactly 6 o'clock in the evening. The sun is completely beaten down. A lot will depend on this pair, I was telling you. Omar and Asif Nabi, when both are batting on 4 and 1 respectively. And it's going to be Sarif, who is a magical all-rounder, even though he had a good time with the bat. And now we will have to showcase his class with the ball. Mid-off up in the circle, extra cover, cover point, straightish point, backward point. We have a third man in the form of Bobby, with short square leg, mid-wicket and long off. First ball from Sarif, right arm over. And slightly a bit outswing, and it swings further. Umpire calls it's a wide ball. First strike straight to the column, plus they are running through for 1 more bye, so 2 more. Score shift us on to 7 for 1. Slightly we could see good number of people have come out from the comforts of their homes and enjoying this beautiful first semi-final of SST Super League. Tomorrow it's gonna be Tilsara Gymkhana and MSB 11. MSB 11 captained by Mr. Bhatt Sabzar, son of great Haji Mohammad Shaban, Panchal Group of Industries. That's going to be quite interesting game, because we have seen Tilsara Gymkhana coming up as a very tough side. Recently they went over the lines at this very venue, came out as a champions. It was a very, very celebrated victory. This is Apesh, clears the mid wicket. 1, 2, 3, and over the bounce, fence it goes for a lovely shot. 4 runs to Omar Shah, second boundary to the man. He's someone who always has soft hands, who has a good control, good wrist, and he will keep on pushing. And that's something you do not play. It's a blind shot. And I guess Sarif is trying to have that control on his line. You could have seen that last ball that really came slow. Not meeting the expectations of this man. This is Apesh. Is it gonna clear mid-on? Not having ample bat on that, and just a single they will go through. Even though it's a dozen on the board, but I will still call it's a slow start in this run chase with Tujan Cricket Club. Need to go over 12 runs per hour. This is where you gotta go. Asif Nabi finds a slower ball, just a bit half volley, and up and over it goes. Over extra cover for 4. First boundary to the man. And a clear use of the power play. This will bring a bit of confidence. And slightly the changes keep on going. Third man just being pushed a bit more wide. Edged. And it's a bit tough. And in the meantime, an umpire signals it will be a boundary. A fumble by that Bobby. And not being able to recover and recover well. The ball did the distance. Gone. One more boundary to the man. Good finish. Good runs in this over. 2 gone. Slightly going at 10 per over. It's 20 for 1. Hope you are enjoying this live streaming. We're in Tujan Cricket Club for facing a massive chase of 246 in their 20 overs. Even though there is already one batter back to the pavilion. That's been where Tujan Cricket Club not only love to keep wickets safe, but also would love to just go for some good push in the runs. It's Moeen who has been introduced. And he gets ready to bowl Tomar. Slightly a bit swing. And I guess Moeen, even though he looks tall, he's quite a big figure. And he's not loving to produce that big pace. Only he can believe in that medium. But that first ball he bowled, slightly you could have seen Umar just went down for that ball, stretching long way forward. Once again, slightly you could see going away from the body. So that's a swing, that's outswing straight away. It's quite brand new ball, only 2.2 overs old. And you can expect this kind of control if it's full of authority. It's a slower ball, picks it early. It's in air, but will just go over the head of that cover fielder. Even though there wasn't much of force in that shot, it was placed. But with that field restrictions, too many inside the circle, that's where Umar will find another boundary. Third boundary to the man. And he goes on to 13 now. Down the track, good bowling. This time he just made sure he goes straight into the stump line. And eventually Tujan Cricket Club will have to believe they go over 30 runs per over. I'm talking about the comparison at this moment. And Prichoo Strikers were almost 60 runs on the board. And you could see the difference between the two sides. So that's where Prichoo Strikers are feeling a bit upper edge in this finals, semi-finals. Beaten, very good, keeps low. He was dancing down the track and having no connection at all. With the help of 2 extras, 3 overs gone, going at 8 runs per over. That's a serious situation for Tujan. 24 for 1. I believe Sarif, captain, just showcases a lot of belief in the man. He will just allow him to bowl on the trot his second over. SST Sheikh Shafi Traders Super League, done by Mr. Mohammad Shafi from Shekarpura. SST Khaja Garib Nawaz Fruit Company, Prichoo Pulwama, Lazzat Spices, Halayat Refresh Cold Chain, Divine Cyber Cafe, Minimart Motors Pulwama, and M2A Pizza and Cafe Turkawangam Shopian. And I believe it's going to be Altaf Anger, the man who had a brilliant batting today. Scored 81 and is now having the ball in his hands. Asif Nabi 9 of 4, Umar 13 of 12. Good stop, lovely. Great pair of hands. That's been the difference between the two sides. And anytime you stop these runs, that's exactly just pushing these batters to go for more strokes being offered. And also you got to look at the required run rate. It's going over 30 now. Beaten slightly on the other side. He was aiming to go, heave it on the long on. It's another dot. Good bowling. Just bowling in the right areas, especially in the power play, not giving anything easy to these batters to offer. No width, no opportunities, no room. Full toss. Once again, good stop. And had it been a direct hit, definitely things could have been different for Asif Nabi. Slightly, it's a single on the ball 3, and eventually we see not that big attack, that aggressive attack. Even they are trying their best to go and offer their big strokes, but the bowling has been disciplined from Prichoo Strikers. They're not giving anything easy. There you go. Second time we've seen Umar Shah just struggling a bit way for that low bounce balls. Nothing he could see, rather nothing he could do. It's been absolutely mesmerizing at this moment. Very much in control, leaving no stone unturned at all to try and just make that required run rate creep up very quick. Again, slightly the ball swings a bit late. You could see one of the favorite shots being offered by Umar, but again, that problem not getting close, because we could see the ball is doing a bit, that too a bit late, swings late, and that's good enough. Swings, this time he gets hold of the same, pulls it beautifully over mid-wicket, and it's a lovely 6 to finish at number 5. And finally some runs on the last ball. Rather it was over 4 overs gone. Slightly, it's not too many on the board. It's 31 for 1. It will be Sarif who continues. He was a bit expensive in his first, conceding 15. That's exactly the plan. Even you manage to go for 7, 8, 9, 10 runs, but you need to go over 13 runs per over. That's where the real challenge goes. At the hands of this very Tujan Cricket Club, playing at their local venue under their home crowd. Edged and dropped. Straight catch. And you do not expect a fielder dropping that catch. He was just finding his body behind, making that abdominal to try and just come out as a back. But Sarif, not disappointing, still says nothing to worry about. I got plenty on the board to defend. It could have been the second blow. That's what the parcel and party goes of the game. This is exactly what he loves to go. Stand and deliver, goes over cover point and goes for a big 6, Asif Nabi. And comparing at this moment, still I would say there is absolute big difference between the runs of both the sides. When having wickets in hand, you can do the damage. Down the track. Oh, still brings his body behind Bobby. He's a good player with a pair of hands. Saving truly 3 runs, and you could see the fielder from long on gets close to the man and pats him up for this wonderful spirit of efforts. Prichoo Strikers, even though we would see and we would say they are looking very much controlled in this second innings. We are in number 5, slightly going almost 8 runs per over. Not that kind of a deal you got to like to go. And you need to find those big strokes truly for Tujan Cricket Club. But the bowling of Prichoo Strikers, bowled him across the line, not going and reading that line. This was the consistency when it comes to the problems with this man. And ultimately, Sarif, a man who is known for bowling those variations, especially when it's the front line of the bowling, he deceived the man. That to the big fish, Umar Shah departs. He was castled through that gates. And all of the stumps gone flying, and ultimately Prichoo Strikers striking a big way. That too on the power play, the big fish goes. And Tujan Cricket Club. They will have to go for something absolutely reconstructive. And things won't be so easy for the side. And Prichoo Strikers have got all the reasons to be celebrating. This is exactly what they are pushing themselves on. Absolute wicket for the side. 2 gone now. And you are still under 40. And you can see that required run rate. Touching 14. And absolutely never gonna be an easy cup of tea to sip. You truly got to produce some mighty skills. Are we gonna see some construction? Are we gonna see some performance? Are we gonna see any lone warrior? And even though still there are some good reputed players like Asif Bashir, Shahid Gul, Samir, even Latif can bat, even Sahil can bat. But I can see Dr. Asif Bashir walks down to the middle. And he recently played that massive knock off an unbeaten 100 in that inaugural clash. Once again his team, they require the same from this guy, and the question is he going to repeat that what he did in the past? Hope you are enjoying alongside with me. That's our commentator Baba Nisar on my YouTube channel, Baba Nisar Sensation. And truly the perfect weather condition for enjoying and playing cricket. Not too much hard for the batters and the fielders. Wide of the off stump, appearing loud for that cut behind. Umpire looks unmoved. It's a dot to finish, a wicket in that. 5 gone, under 8 runs going. It's 38 for 2. $38 for 2. And truly I would say, if you compare, if you look in the context of the semi-final, it's Prichoo Strikers on the top of the tree. Down the track, good use of the feet, make sure he clears the mid-off, and he clears the fence as well. 4 runs. That's a good start to the fresh over. And you need at least 1 over here. You can target and get plenty. Maybe this is one what you were waiting for, Asif Nabi. Bowled him! Absolutely nothing you could do. Once again, we have been seeing the ball is keeping a bit low, and that's good enough for this man, Altaf Anger, to see the wickets being castled. Even Asif Nabi goes. And 1 more bites the dust, and Prichoo Strikers, they are totally looking very much in control. What's going on? What's wrong? Why? Asif, you will do that. Or is it out of frustration? Well, maybe a feeling unit can pass a word. Why would you do that? Why would you get personal? Why would you get physical? Oh, some crack works. Oh, this is always rivals now. And truly, and if it's quite okay, you did mention in the first innings, it's having a good bowling attack. And I can see, I guess, Dr. Yunus, reputed psychiatrist from Tujan, brother of legend Mr. Gul Mahmud, is walking down to the commentary box. I believe he will have some time alongside me, sitting right to me in the commentary box. There you go, and it was screens, Dr. Yunus. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Tushwas theek? Sehat chu theek has asal padas pan chu theek. Please. And we can see 2 doctors now playing, and even though quite fresh to the crease, and they would love to be more fresh, but that freshness has to become out of their blades, so they will have to just make their blades speak a lot. This has been not going to be brilliant, as you expected a lot from this home team playing at the home venue, Tujan Cricket Club. Prichoo Strikers are looking very much brilliant. And even every bowler you could see just being brought as an introduction. He hasn't disappointed the captain. Up to the pad, loud appeal, up goes the finger! It's 2-2 and goal goes! Ultimately, he looks disappointed, not happy with the decision, but the decision has gone. It's come out, the finger has gone up, and Prichoo Strikers, they just have no bounds of their joy. It's all celebrating out here. First ball, golden duck. And Tujan Cricket Club struggling a bit more, sinking deep and deep. And can we see anybody who takes this drowning and sinking ship to the shore? And in the meantime, we have got a simple man, even though not making it to the playing 11 of Prichoo Strikers, the great man from Pulwama, my favorite when it comes to the great player from Valley. The man who needs no introduction at all, great, magical Shibir lefty. And he says, you have got a big guest to your right, Dr. Yunus from Tujan, one of the renowned doctors from Tujan Pulwama. So why not share some beautiful time and have some words? Yunus up, we welcome you in this com box. And even though you have been a regular viewer, even you play cricket yourself as well, but ultimately I guess a bit disappointment for you in the com box because your local team not looking great on the top of the tree.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सभी जो देखने वाले हैं उनको मेरा सलाम। और खुशी की बात है कि इस सुहाने मौसम में मुझे टाइम मिला और मैंने सोचा इस ग्राउंड पे आए और यहाँ इस मैच का नज़ारा करें। और गालिबन प्रिचू स्ट्राइकर्स और तुजन के दरमियान जो मैच अभी चल रहा है, तो मुझे लगता है कि तुजन फल्कन्स अभी बहुत दबाव में हैं और हम ये एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि एक अच्छी गेम हो। ये ना कि तुजन की टीम अभी थोड़ा बुरा खेल रही है तो डिसअपॉइंटमेंट। एक्चुअली जो तुजन फल्कन्स है इन पे ये एक अनप्रेडिक्टेबल टीम रही है बहुत टाइम से, और कुछ अभी भी हम कुछ नहीं कह सकते, बट द वे Prichoo Strikers have played, and I think they deserve appreciation, and I am really enjoying the game here. क्योंकि तुजन को बहुत बार मैंने जीतते हुए देखा है, लेकिन स्ट्रगल करते देखना इनको उसमें भी एक अलग मज़ा है। और जहाँ तक क्रिकेट की बात है यहाँ पे इस ग्राउंड पे, तो इस ग्राउंड की एक बहुत बड़ी तारीख़ है, एक बहुत लंबी तारीख़ है अगर हम कहेंगे तो। हालिया सालों में जो यहाँ पे क्रिकेट हुई है, तो उससे एक बड़ा ही एक जो तुजन फल्कन्स की टीम है वो अपनी एक कम्बिनेशन बनाने में उनको बहुत मदद मिली इन टूर्नामेंटों से। और भी हम देख रहे हैं कि डॉक्टर आसिफ भी यहाँ पे है, डॉक्टर आसिफ अभी क्रीज़ पे, और समीर भी आए हैं। तो डॉक्टर आसिफ के बारे में अगर हम कहें कि डॉक्टर आसिफ ने बहुत मैचेस जिताए और इन्हीं सिचुएशन में जिताए, क्योंकि आपने भी देखा होगा जो हम इनाग्रल हुआ था, इनाग्रल मैच इस टूर्नामेंट का, तो आई वाज नॉट हियर, मैं घर में देख रहा था उस दिन। तो उन्होंने जब वो 130 गालिबन स्कोर था, 9 आउट हो गए थे, गुल मोहम्मद के साथ 100 से ज़्यादा रन की पार्टनरशिप की थी, उसमें 95 कंट्रीब्यूशन डॉक्टर आसिफ का था। तो हम अभी ये नहीं कहेंगे कि ये मैच जो है ये इख्तिताम को पहुँचा, बल्कि अभी इश्क के इम्तिहान और भी है। और मुझे लगता है कि प्रिचू स्ट्राइकर्स जिस अंदाज से खेल रही है तो बड़ा मज़ा आ रहा है, क्योंकि जब कोई टक्कर वाली टीम मिलती आपस में खेलती है तो उसमें एक अलग ही मज़ा आता है। तो यहाँ पे जो तमाशाई है, बहुत तमाशाई बैठे हैं यहाँ पे और इस गेम का आनंद ले रहे। और मेरे साथ भी 2-3 मेहमान थे, तो मैंने उनको घर से कहा कि क्योंकि हमारे घर में आज एक तकरीब थी, तो मैंने उनको कहा चले हम ग्राउंड की ओर जाते हैं, आप नज़ारा करते हैं टीवी पे मैच का, मैं आपको ग्राउंड में नज़ारा कराता हूँ। और यहाँ पे जब देखा ये माहौल देखा और ये क्रिकेट देख रहे अभी, तो बड़ा मुझे लगता है बड़ा उनको मज़ा आता होगा अभी। तो अभी तक जो हम बात कर रहे थे कि तुजन फाल्कन्स की जो टीम है, अभी 2 प्लेयर्स मैदान में हैं। समीर भी बहुत क्रिकेट खेलते हैं यहाँ पे, मैं इनको क्योंकि ये ऑर्गेनाइज़र भी हैं यहाँ पे जो क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं, तो ये भी बहुत, लेकिन इनकी बहुत 2-3 वीकनेसेस मैंने देखी हैं कि ये बहुत क्रॉस खेलते हैं, बहुत जो लेग साइड है इनका बड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग है, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हर गेंद को लेग साइड की जानिब ही खेलना है। उसके बरक्स जो डॉक्टर आसिफ है, डॉक्टर आसिफ आप देखेंगे कि शुरू में बड़ा स्लो खेलेंगे और यहाँ पर बहुत ज़ोरदार अपील हो रही है समीर के खिलाफ, लेकिन अंपायर ने इस अपील को नकारा। डॉक्टर आसिफ अगर आप देखेंगे तो बड़े पहले ये बहुत स्लो खेलते हैं और लगता है कि शायद ये लेकिन बाद में उस चीज़ को कंपनसेट करते हैं और बहुत बड़े छक्के मारते हैं। तो अभी समीर खेल रहे हैं, तो समीर ने इस गेंद को उठाया और गालिबन कैच आउट होने का खतरा है और यहाँ पे समीर की विकेट चली गई। जो सर मैं आपको बोल रहा था कि समीर हर गेंद को ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर गेंद होती है उसको यहाँ लेग साइड की जानिब खेलते हैं और अक्सर मुझे लगता है कि वो एलिवेशन नहीं मिलती और अक्सर ये स्पिनर जो होता है जो स्लो गेंद करता है तो वो अक्सर ये फंस जाते हैं इसमें। तो जहाँ पे हम क्रिकेट की बात करते हैं वहाँ मैं अक्सर आपके साथ शेयर करता हूँ कि जो क्रिकेट होता है यहाँ पे जो एक गेम होती है ये हमारे लिए क्या ये एक इंसान को ये जो गेम है पहले डिसिप्लिन सिखानी चाहिए, एक इंसान को सही मानों में इंसान बनानी चाहिए, क्योंकि कोई भी गेम हो जब आप ये गेम खेलते हैं तो आप इस गेम के साथ साथ ज़िंदगी गुजारने की डिफरेंट चीज़ें भी सीखते हैं। और मुझे लगता है कि जो हम बहुत टाइम से बात कर रहे हैं इस टूर्नामेंट का मकसद भी मुझे लगता है आप यही है कि ड्रग्स से दूर रखना है बच्चों को, और इसके लिए मुझे लगता है गेम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि अगर आप मैदान में आते हैं और फिर खेलते हैं और उस वजह से आप ड्रग्स से बहुत हद तक दूर रह सकते हैं। लेकिन इसके साथ साथ मैं अक्सर एक अहम बात कहता हूँ हमेशा कि जो बच्चे हैं इस एज के एडोलेसेंट एज के क्रिकेट के साथ साथ गेम्स के साथ साथ दे शुड फोकस ऑन देयर स्टडीज़। पहली प्रायोरिटी आपकी स्टडीज़ होनी चाहिए। मैं यहाँ भी बच्चों को बोलता हूँ कि आप मैदान में आइए, लेकिन आप दिन में 2 घंटे रखिए, 1 घंटा रखिए और आप मैदान में बिल्कुल आइए, लेकिन आप इसके साथ साथ अपनी पढ़ाई पे भी तवज्जो दे दीजिए, क्योंकि बाद में आपने न कहे कि ऑर्गेनाइज़र और ये टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज करते उसकी वजह से नहीं होता। जब मैं पढ़ता था यहाँ ये ग्राउंड तब भी था, मैं भी आता था, यहाँ टूर्नामेंट्स होते थे, लेकिन अपने टाइम का सही इस्तेमाल करते थे, तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। और सर अभी स्कोर क्या हो रहा है? स्कोर हमारा हो रहा है 47 फॉर 5 और ये 2-3 बार हम देख चुके हैं कि 50 पे 5 आउट थे और उसके बाद तुजन फाल्कन्स ने कम बैक किया। अब देखना होगा क्या है आज कम बैक कर पाते हैं कि नहीं। और ये जो बहुत अहम टूर्नामेंट हुआ इस साल का और इसमें जो इनॉग्रल हुआ बड़ा शानदार था, तो ये टूर्नामेंट बड़ा माने रखता है तुजन फाल्कन्स का, क्योंकि अक्सर तुजन फाल्कन्स यहाँ पे फाइनल खेलते हैं और अब देखने वाली बात है क्या आज ये फाइनल में पहुँच पाएंगे कि नहीं। डॉक्टर आसिफ खेल रहे हैं और बड़े मोहतात अंदाज से खेला, एक रन यहाँ पे ले लिया और अभी स्कोर हो रहा है 44 फॉर 5। हम आगे भी बात करेंगे, पहले बाबा निसार सर से।
Thank you. Dr. Sab, recently, we came to know actually you launched your book, being professional when it comes to the medicine. You actually launched a book by the name of Medicine and Memories, actually 2 M's. One stands for medicine, one stands for memories. So would love to know from you, standing quite close, even though we could see apart from the cricket, how tough and challenging it's for a professional to just being associated with your concerned job and also take your time to go for some writings, being a writer, because it actually brings 2, we believe, concepts of your character. You are a doctor on one side, on the other side you prove out to be quite a big writer as well. So when we talk about your book Medicine and Memories, so our viewers would love to just have something really, you throw your light on this very important book. And I could see recently you handed this book as a gift to our concerned Deputy Commissioner Pulwama, I guess Dr. Basharat Koyam Sahab as well, and one of the renowned cardiologists. I really uploaded that image when you were handing over that beautiful book to your friend cardiologist. So would love to know something about this very big book, please.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर। तो ये जो किताब आ रही है मेरी अभी पब्लिश होके आई है, तो इसका नाम है मेडिसिन एंड मेमोरीज। क्योंकि मैं एक डॉक्टर हूँ, तो जब मैं मेडिकल कॉलेज आया था तो मैं तब बहुत छोटा था, 17 साल का बच्चा था जो मेडिकल कॉलेज में जिसका एडमिशन हुआ था। और उसके बाद क्योंकि आप देखते हैं एक दूर दराज गाँव है यहाँ से, तब ये यहाँ इतनी फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं थी, तो मेडिकल कॉलेज पहुँचा तो इस बच्चे ने कैसी स्ट्रगल की और कहाँ कैसे इसने उस स्ट्रगल में अपना जो काम था वो अच्छे से किया और कैसे एग्ज़ाम्स पास किए, कैसे चैलेंजेस वहाँ पे जो थे, क्योंकि हम एक सिंपल हायर सेकेंडरी गवर्नमेंट हायर सेकेंडरी से पढ़ के आए थे, फिर वहाँ गए थे, तो फिर उस मेडिकल कॉलेज के सफ़र में वो दौर कैसा गुजरा, वो महीने कैसे गुजरे, वो दिन कैसे गुजरे और वो चैलेंजेस कैसे ओवरकम किए, उस पर मैंने ये किताब लिखी। मुझे लगता है ये किताब हर किसी के लिए है, अगर कोई डॉक्टर बनना चाहता है उसके लिए भी है, कोई अभी पढ़ रहा है स्कूल लाइफ में है तो वो एक देखना चाहता है कि कैसी स्ट्रगल रहती है आगे, तो उसके लिए भी है। तो इंशाल्लाह आगे भी मैं इंशाल्लाह किसी अगर इस टूर्नामेंट के फाइनल के मौके पे इंशाल्लाह मैं वो बुक आपको भी गिफ्ट करूँगी कि आप पढ़ने वाले जो है, मैं ये बुक ऐसे नहीं कि कोई बिजनेस के लिए लिख रहा हूँ, बल्कि मैं सोचता हूँ जो रियल में पढ़ने वाले हैं, जो इस बुक से इस्तिफादा हासिल करना चाहते हैं, मैं उनके लिए बुक लिखी है। तो इसमें यही है कि स्ट्रगल है, और मैंने रिसेंटली डीसी साहब से भी बात की इस बारे में, क्योंकि वो भी बड़ा इनकरेज करते हैं जब कोई लिखता है, तो उनके साथ पहले से ही मेरे थोड़े से ताल्लुकात हैं इस लेवल के, क्योंकि उससे पहले भी मेरी एक किताब आई थी ख्वाबों की कसक, वो 2022 में आई थी, उर्दू में शॉर्ट स्टोरीज 20 शॉर्ट स्टोरीज थी, तो वो भी मैंने यहाँ पे। तो मुझे लगता है लाइफ को बैलेंस करने की ज़रूरत है। मैं भी क्रिकेट खेलता हूँ, संडे को हम क्रिकेट खेलते हैं सुबह, लेकिन साथ साथ क्रिकेट के साथ साथ जिम्मेदारियाँ भी होती है, वो जिम्मेदारियाँ भी।
Sorry to interrupt you. At this normal life, when we see a lot of students, you feel in your face going through those neat trainings, neat concepts, neat coachings. At the end of the day, when someone who does work quite hard and on the result today he sees himself not in that, we believe successful candidates. One thing we do find quite common in those teenagers: suicidal attempts. And as a professional doctor, even though you are quite professional in that psychiatry, so when you just pen down that book, because you actually want to believe that in that book you will see how good of an encouragement as a student, if you do try to just become a doctor, it will help you a lot. But have you just penned down something for those candidates, because at moments you can face failure in your attempts, because something when you do face failure and you go on working quite hard, one day is there when you will get a big success. How are we going to find something in that book of medicine and memories? Because in here Kashmir we do find a lot of teenagers committing suicide when not getting done through that NEET qualifications.
मीनवाइल हम पहले स्कोर बताएंगे, स्कोर कितना है अभी? 58 फॉर 5। यहाँ पे एक और विकेट बहुत ही सिंपल कैच यहाँ पे ड्रॉप हो गया। तो आप ये सवाल मुझसे पूछ रहे थे कि सुसाइड, क्योंकि हम अभी देख रहे हैं कि मैं अभी ओपीडीज में होता हूँ, तो मैं रोज़ लगभग ऐसे 4-5 अटेम्प्ट किया हो, सोसाइटी इन सुसाइड अटेम्प्ट किया हो, सोसाइटी जैसी बहुत ही गलत। हमें ये पता नहीं किस होता है, कोई पेन से गुजरा है वही सुसाइड। सर हम इनको सोसाइड, बहुत सारे एग्जांपल मेरे पास हमारे इलाके से। चलो हम एग्जांपल देते हैं हमारे इलाके से के लिए हमारे कहाँ पे है, वो भी नीट में अभी एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर केस द एंड अप नहीं होती। वो कहते